Are we going to see max pain for Bitcoin because we found this lower high exactly at the point of control from the volume support? But first of all guys, we're going to find out, are we going to get this 20% correction all the way back down to the 50,000 US dollar level, or is this already the correction that we are in for Bitcoin? We're going to look at the charts to find out what we could expect, because yes, I'm still remaining extremely bullish even though we are forming this lower high. We're going to analyze the charts of Bitcoin to find out exactly what we could expect, and yes, the most important thing is that you don't get fooled out of the market, because this is exactly what the market wants you to do. It wants you to exit exactly here before we're going to see this next major leg towards outside, but we're going to find out what we could expect. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to B for Crypto. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video we're going to look at the charts of Bitcoin to find out what we could expect, because yes, a lot of people are extremely bearish because we have formed this lower high. But first of all guys, we saw this dump all the way back down to the 61.8, and yes guys, if we're going to take a measured move all the way from the swing high, the new all-time high for Bitcoin, all the way to the swing low, then this was a correction of 19%. And yes guys, I've been telling you a lot of times that my worst case scenario is going to be that we're going to break the 61.8 exactly here, and that we're going to see a fake out and a fast move towards the upside because of all this buying pressure from all the institutions and all the major investors that are going to buy the dip exactly here. Because yes, first of all, why am I so extremely bullish? Because yes, we have seen the same scenario before. Let's go on the weekly chart of Bitcoin, because yes, clearly we saw this 19% correction, and if we're going to look at the previous moves that we saw for Bitcoin, yes, we saw this consolidation before we broke out from this major range exactly here round about the 45,000 US dollar level, where we saw this major push towards the upside. Yes, this was a 21% correction all the way from the swing high all the way to the bottom exactly here. This was once again the golden pocket in between the 61.8, and we perfectly found support exactly within the zone. And yes guys, in the previous move we also saw the same scenario. We saw this 22% correction from the swing high all the way to the swing low, and once again beforehand we also saw this roundabout 20% correction exactly here. And yes, even as we saw this breakout from the bottom for Bitcoin, we also got this 22% correction exactly here. And yes, if we're going to zoom out on the weekly chart, then we can see this is absolutely normal during a bull market, that we're gaining this 21% corrections, 17%, 31%, 26%, and also 24% correction. And yes guys, even an 18% correction, these are absolutely normal and healthy movements during the market. Because yes, what is a 20% correction exactly here after this massive move towards the upside? Yes, this is just extremely healthy for the markets. But to find out what is really going to happen in the immediate short term, let's go down on the even lower time frames on the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, because yes, yesterday we've been talking about this point of control exactly here, exactly where we got this major rejection. So yes guys, this is a major resistance point, and we saw that the price movement saw this consolidation, and yes, we broke out from the symmetrical triangle towards the downside, and we came all the way back down. But first of all guys, we have to analyze the Fibonacci retracement levels all the way from the bottom exactly here all the way to the swing high, and then we can clearly see guys that the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level is exactly in line with this upward sloping trend, and we broke this line towards the downside and came once again all the way back down to the 61.8 and also the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, which is the golden ratio. And first of all, this is extremely bullish because yes, we have formed the bottom exactly here. And we can also see that the price movement of Bitcoin came back to retest the 60,000 US dollars as support, and then we saw the price movement came above the previous high, which was exactly here. So ultimately guys, this is a higher high in combination with a higher low exactly here. So yes, this gives us a clear indication that the price movement of Bitcoin is clearly forming a higher high in comparison to the previous one, and also from the bottom a higher low exactly here. So if the price movement of Bitcoin comes back above this trend line and also the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, we could expect this next major leg towards the upside all the way into this major resistance zone round about the 68,000 US dollars, where we can clearly see we got a lot of rejections exactly here, and this is a major volume zone where we can see that the price movement got some major support and also resistance exactly within the zone. So first of all guys, this would be our bullish indication if we're going to see the price movement come back above this very important 23.6 after this retracement all the way back down to the 61.8. But guys, keep in mind, we could also see this retracement all the way back down to form a double bottom, because yes, if we go back on the daily chart, I told you exactly within these levels that we're going to see an absolute bottom phase for Bitcoin before we're going to see the next major move towards the upside. And this was also my ultimate bearish case, and it remains my ultimate bearish case, because yes, any dip below these levels of the 61.8 are going to be an extreme fast move, because we are going to see a lot of buying pressure. Yes, it could be a possibility that Bitcoin comes back all the way to the 50,000 US dollars to scare a lot of people, but remember, you're not going to catch the exact bottom, because I think this is going to be an extremely fast move towards the downside and a fast move towards the upside. So dollar cost average exactly here, because ultimately nothing has changed for Bitcoin. All the fundamental values, the Bitcoin halving, which reduced the supply of Bitcoin that is getting onto the market, are going to stay the same. And yes, this is just some major manipulation to get you out of the market before we're going to see this next major leg towards the upside with a price target round about the 84,000 US dollar level. And believe me, this price target we're going to reach sooner than you expect. So if you want to buy all of these cryptocurrencies, go down in the video description below and sign up with these links to receive a major deposit bonus. But most importantly guys, dollar cost average into Bitcoin, because this is only the beginning of this major parabolic run towards the upside, exactly as we saw in the previous bull market. And make sure to subscribe, smash up the like button, and we see each other in the next video.